Hey, welcome to your Aquarius horoscopes for the week of the 11th through the 17th, the literal last week of Aquarius season. So happy birthday to all of the Aquarians that are celebrating birthdays this week, including myself. And do you know what I'm doing on that day, Thursday this week? Do you know what I'm doing on that day? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I give myself the best present I can possibly give myself, which is I do nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't rely on anybody to do anything for me. I just enjoy a day where I'm disconnected from the world because that is my favorite way of celebrating my day. It's yes, it's an excuse. It's an excuse to take the whole day off, okay? And you know what? That's what I want for my birthday, right? Hopefully you guys, if you have birthdays this week, are going to have an amazing day, whatever you choose to do with it. I also think it's really funny to look at it this way. So many people are so they have such high expectations for other people in terms of what these other people are going to do for them for their birthday. And it always leads to a disappointment. So try and avoid that if you possibly can. That's why I plan a nothing day because it's generally in my control. I don't do anything that I don't want to do. Even if it is offered, I still don't do it because it's my day. I get to do whatever I want. And and basically just I do that to eliminate disappointments. Okay, so I have no zero expectations for the day, and I really don't want anything either other than to just be left alone to enjoy my day. That's it. My only stipulation is I'm not cooking that day. That's it. We have a lot going on in Aquarius because officially now, as of the end of this week, we have one, two, three, four, five planets in Aquarius. The whole party, more than half of the planets are in Aquarius. And granted, this is the sun's last week. Venus and Mars move into Aquarius this week, joining Pluto. Mercury is already there. Focus is all around long-term career and financial goals. Let's just focus on all of it at once, shall we? Well, of course, we're Aquarians. That's what we do. God forbid we actually focus on one thing at a time. I know. But at the same time, those two things really do go hand in hand when you think about it. I mean, whatever your career is, the money that you make in your career is generally where you get them, your career is where you get the money. And then you have to focus your energy on what you're going to do with that money and how you're going to get that money to work for you in terms of your goals. We have a couple of little snafus in there, of course, because another fixed sign has planets in it. As usual, Taurus has Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus, both planets squared with almost all of these planets that are moving into Aquarius currently right now. Mainly the ones that are all coming in together, Pluto, Mars, Venus, all sort of grouped together right at the beginning of the sign there. Although the sun's influence is kind of, a little bit of a problem there as well. But mainly, this is about not doing the same thing that you've always done before. This is such a huge problem in the world. And we Aquarians who are supposed to be brilliant and the change makers, even though we're fixed signs, I know it's kind of weird, but we've always been confusing, so we might as well just keep that going. Um, we still do the same thing over and over again. I have a lot of issues in these two areas myself, okay, for my own reasons, because of the lack of what I'm doing, or because I'm doing it, but I'm not doing it in the right way. And I keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting it to be different. Why am I torturing myself like this? Who knows? Because I'm a human being and that's just what we do, right? Well, this week, we need to stop, because all of these planets moving into squares with Jupiter and Uranus, first of all, both of these planets are focused on inner trauma, okay? Focused on old bad habits that are not working for you. And with this being said, when you decide to do the same thing this week that you've always done, you're going to run into obstacles. And it's going to say, no, this isn't going to work. No, it's not going to work this time either. No, if you try it every single day of the week, you're going to get a no every single day of the week. You have Mars energy driving your success. You have Venus's creativity. Aquarians are not known to be creatives. We are, but we're not known for that. And that extra boost of creativity is really important. Pluto, transformation, change, personal power, heavy hitter stuff, right? Mercury, intellect. The sun is where you shine. All of these influences, it's basically saying it's right there in front of you. You just got to get out of your own BS and get it and do it. And this is actually what's funny about this for me personally, is this is the visions that my guides have been giving me for weeks now. Okay, literally weeks now. And now I'm looking at this and going, oh, that's what you were talking about. Okay, now it's up to me, right? What am I going to do? The same stupid thing that I've always done? Or am I going to do something different? Am I going to make a change? I guess we'll find out next week. because um because it does. It all comes down to me. Nobody's going to come and hold my hand through it. Nobody's going to come and say, okay, here, I've done all the work for you. All you have to do is be successful and make all the money. I mean, I wish that would be awesome, but no, that's not how it works. So lots of energy going towards these big, big, big deal things in our lives. Lots of energy that is creating blockages and obstacles specifically to make you go, okay, enough is enough. I am sick and tired of being in this situation, and I refuse to be in this situation anymore. I'm going to change it. It really does sound like the story of my life right now, to be honest with you. So that's what I have for you guys. If this is a story of your lives too, we need to make a change. We need to remind everybody who we are. We need to remember that the age of Aquarius is a time of immense change. And that word change is really important this week. We're either going to do it or we're not going to do it. And I guarantee if we don't do it, we're just going to be in the same situation that we're in right now. And if that situation is not where you want to be, then you don't want to do the same thing anymore, do you? That's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do consider sending a tip or donation through my coffee link. I really appreciate that. Love the coffees. You guys are awesome. Thank you so very much. Also, check out my website, which is down there in the description of the video also. You can book time. You can check out the membership options. You can check out the schedule. You can get in touch with me, just not Thursday. I'll be hermiting myself away from people to give myself that break from having to do all that stuff, because it's very important that we need that every now and then. In fact, I think Aquarians need it more so than anybody else. We have so much going on in here that we need that quiet space to just kind of sort of unplug and reconnect with ourselves every now and then. I'm Melissa Bruce, Heavy Metal Psychic. I will see you guys next week. And in the meantime, you guys, it's time to do it. It's time to make that change. Make it a great week. And I will see you next week.